watateka kamera mubaga huyu mwana agenda kwa Ikawa soko jirako yes ite cho watu mbali na wana nzivudde wonga manyi mwobe ngezi bame na kai mai wemba wali space wangi baite kwao oyo munene ate mola sempo ate wanatumeo.
Sorry, this is supposed to be for handling later. Yes. So let's move from here. This is supposed to be, this is the door.
So, the first was going to sit by the tuvae hiyo. Mtoto mimi na maso afanda aja kuyita uwa. Yes, the space is here. Okuja uwa mwe mutu gwa mwozi aja kuyita uwa wana ayita uwa. Yeah. Tola space na afanda no katusoka tufulume wamala okuyitawo natukomawo.
You see, you will come when Madam enters.
You know what you're going to do? No, it's okay.
Yes, you come with that.
It is okay. It is okay. I'm going out. Let me first get some cutter with you.
Okay, let us get your experience.
Bani tulesini tugende
It is fine. Get out of the dog. Just maybe stand outside. Hmm? It's not.
number 122, 2023. Uganda, Miria Matembe.
Our team have been trained by Council Council Yassin. This is Council Yassin. And Council Patricia Nyamoma. Well, we pray that we proceed as she presents. She will not be a record of submitting secret dates. She will not be on record before she, so that we take my step. Not on record to submit. We pray to proceed.
Please arrange. Yesterday, the High Court is seen. This matter was adjourned today for the hearing of this person's bail application. And Your Honor, we are going to proceed with the same. Your Honor, the accused person, Dr. Miria Matembe, a 73-year-old senior citizen, veteran politician, former Minister of Ethics and Integrity, former Member of Parliament, Constitutional Assembly delegate, former member of Uganda Constitutional Commission. And lifelong champion of women's rights and good governance. Applies member of Uganda Constitutional Commission and a member of Pan-African, former member of Pan-African Parliament. And a lifelong champion of women's rights and good governance. Applies for release on bail. She's also a lawyer who enrolled as an advocate in 1979. And holds a doctorate in law. 1979. Your Honor, our application will have 2 minutes. For emphasis, the person I've described applies for release on her own consent. Secondly, is the alternative, Your Honor. Airship pursuant to Article 23(6). In the alternative, Your Honor. Pursuant to Article 23(6)(a) of the Constitution, which the applicant helped write down, is the author of this book, the Constitution. Sections 11(2) and 75(1) of the MCA. She seeks this without sureties or cash bond, and is prepared to sign a solemn written undertaking to appear in court and comply with any conditions that may be set by this honorable court. Dr. Matembe has made a considered, deliberate decision to carry her cross and assume full responsibility. And she does this expressly to avert imminent danger to potential sureties, family members, potential sureties, family members, associates, or friends, given a pattern of warrantless raids, searches, and harassments that have already targeted common premises and circles. Your Honor, for context, on the 23rd of June, it's a Monday morning, on the 23rd day of June, at around 9 a.m., Dr. Matembe's home, which is located at Lake Drive Zone, Council 1, Port Vale, Lake Drive Zone, Council 1, Port Vale, Luzira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala District. Was attacked by gun-wielding men and women, some in plain clothes and others in our army uniform, who jumped over the fence, forced themselves in known army jumped over the fence, forced themselves into the house in search for her. Luckily, she had stepped out for her routine exercise. When the husband notified her, he could not come back home. She had to seek refuge amongst her friends. Even at that whole week, her close associates and friends were deeply harassed. Their homes invaded and ransacked in search for Dr. Miria Matembe. Until the 28th of June, when she was abducted from where she was seeking refuge, blindfolded, dumped in a drone, and taken to an undisclosed place of detention without access to any of her family members, lawyers, and doctors, until this day. The 30th of June, when she was eventually brought to this court. At about 4 p.m. So, Your Honor, she makes this choice, is placing itself under scores her commitment to justice, her low risk of flight, commitment to justice, her low risk of flight, and her respect for the rule of law. Your Honor, as court may see, even as of yesterday, she is manifestly unwell. So she will address court substantially through counsel while reserving the right to affirm, the right to affirm or supplement her own recognizance, since there is personal contract between her and the court. She did ask for that, and Your Honor, that would be, pray that court takes note, that should be allowed supplement. So, Your Honor, there are 12 strong grounds for bail on her own recognizance, for release on her own recognizance. The first one being advanced age. And fealty as a senior citizen. Your Honor, as per the charge she presented to court, she's 73 years of age. And and visibly frail, including reported back pain, which requires medical attention. The same urine was confirmed by the PF 24, which was supplied to us yesterday by the state. Dr. Matembe poses no flight risk. Yeah, it's still under that. She poses no flight risk and presents minimal public safety concerns. Aaron courts routinely favor or are lenient on trial releases for elderly accused persons, especially those with health vulnerabilities. Then the second ground is the nature of offense. As a political speech matter, a charge that was presented, Your Honor, stems from statements made during media talk show. Allegedly, Your Honor. During a media talk show. This is fundamentally speech-related political offense. And Your Honor, recent constitutional jurisprudence emphasizes that such offenses should attract non-custodial penalties. And as such, trial detention is therefore neither necessary nor proportionate. Your Honor, in your own words yesterday, you told her that this is not a big offense, as it attracts a maximum sentence, 5 years, should there be conviction. You know, those are your own words yesterday, while advising that apply for bail. And we submit on that process of our right to a fair hearing and the presumption of innocence, enshrined under Article 28 of the Constitution. Your Honor, the third ground is an exemplary lifetime record with no criminal history. Dr. Matembe has an embellished criminal record across decades of public service. 73 years of age, you know of none. She helped draft the 1995 Constitution in Uganda. And has dedicated her life to lawful advocacy. Strong predicts faithful compliance with court processes. The fourth, ground has strong community ties and transparency. residents, strong community ties, and transparency of residents. As a well-known public figure with deep roots in Uganda, her residence is openly disclosed. And in addition, Your Honor, we have in Uganda, our residence was openly disclosed and has already been raided and ransacked by security forces. She has no incentive or means to flee the jurisdiction where she is a recognized elder, stateswoman, and activist. Your Honor, apart from the description on the charge sheet, we have an LC1 letter which confirms our residence being a Lake Drive Zone, Council 1, Port Vale. Your Honor, it's actually walkable distance from here to our place. I'm sure she can also manage to walk from there to here. And she not have that problem. Comes in place of our board with the institution of this court. Yes, Your Honor. Submitted the original, we have submitted the photocopy states last week. Your Honor, the fifth ground is demonstrable flight risk. Your Honor, despite opportunities to leave the country during the period she was briefly in hiding, following the raid on her home, Dr. Matembe remained in Uganda. She has pleaded not guilty to the charges. And her actions affirmed that she will honor court summons. Number 6, Your Honor, is no evidence of threat to witnesses, victims, or investigation. Your Honor, there is zero allegation or evidence that Dr. Matembe has interfered with investigation, witnesses, or evidence. As a pensioner and public figure operating openly, she poses no such risk. Your Honor, 7 is a decision to avert imminent danger to sureties. Dr. Matembe has expressly chosen to shield any potential sureties from the well-documented pattern of extrajudicial actions, warrantless raids on their premises of known associates, such as abductions and harassment. Your Honor, by carrying her cross alone, she protects others while vindicating her constitutional rights. This selfless stance. Number 8, Your Honor, the political nature of the case and risk of persecution. Your Honor, the timing and context. Following public criticism and security interest indicates a political persecution. Your Honor, required detention in such cases risks chilling free speech and legitimate dissent. But really is rather upholds constitutional protection and legitimate dissent. Your Honor, really is upholds constitutional protections against political persecution. Number 9, Your Honor, is our commitment to constitutional rights and rule of law. Dr. Matembe, Your Honor, seeks to vindicate her rights regarding freedoms from enforced disappearances, incommunicado detention, torture, and unfair treatment through lawful court processes. And unfair treatment through lawful court processes. And Your Honor, her willingness to face these proceedings demonstrates profound respect for judicial authority. Judicial authority. Your Honor, number 10 is public interest. Public interest and proportionality. Your Honor, continued detention of the 73-year-old icon of Uganda's democratic and women's rights struggle serves no legitimate purpose and risks undermining public confidence in the justice system. Rather, Your Honor, how this aligns with principles of bail as a right, not a privilege, especially for non-violent charges. And lastly, I'll talk about precedent and interest of justice. Ugandan and cooperative jurisprudence, precedent and the interest of justice. Ugandan and cooperative jurisprudence, Your Honor, favors pretrial release, particularly for elderly accused persons, past offenders, and those with strong ties, who pose no safety or flight risk. And granting this application now would affirm that justice is tempered with mercy, and that courts protect the vulnerable. It's tempered with mercy, and that courts protect the vulnerable against overreach. Your Honor, in that respect, I will invite court to look at the Foundation for Human Rights Initiative as a record of the state. They gave us a copy, even if the state can avail the original to court to confirm the same. What we have is a photocopy, but I pray that very photocopy. Right. State using that. So Your Honor. Yes. Back shoulder, look about this degeneration. Yes, Your Honor. All that is there. That is not our document. It's a document of the state. The police form. Your Honor, on the first leg, we do humbly pray that this honorable court grants her immediate release from her own cognizance, subject to appropriate conditions in the interest of justice, proportionality, and our constitutional rights. Your Honor, Your Honor, while appearing in court yesterday, and you adjourned this matter to today for the application, you did avail the state with the documents and potential surety. And saying the alternative, Your Honor, should you not grant their best on this on our own recognizance, you do consider the sureties, and I invite my colleague Karari to present the same on that part, Your Honor.
Yeah, Kalari Stephen. I'll be precise. You know, the gist of my submission of supplementing on his value is under section 75(1) of the MCA. Whereas it provides for release on bail by court's own cognizance, it also underscores the fact that the court may also consider sureties in that aspect. And the honest, in that regard, that we also wish to inform court that the applicant does have sureties who are in court, and we request that we present the same. The order will start with the surety number 1. We have Honorable Akel. Honorable Akel is 45 years of age. She's sick. She's a resident of Center in Kilometer LC. Copy of her LC. Kilometer LC, Boma Division in Mkono Municipality. Fiona, she's a member of parliament representing Amuru district. Fiona, she's a member of parliament representing the Amuru district, and she is a friend. I choose the person. She's as well an associate with her under the Uganda Women's Movement. Uganda Women's Movement. Yes.
What is Uganda?
It's an association of our female legal jurists that brings them together to fight for female Ugandan rights. You want to have our contacts for Port Rico, it's 0772 57 60 06. We believe that with that background and the fact that she was already briefed on the responsibilities expected of her as a security, with record, we justify it. Find her substantial. You want to, I have a second issue. What I have? The second issue you want to is honorable Kamachari announcement. And then go back.
Weweddeko kozesa eyiye badde mu kamera yo. Kozesa eyiye mu kamera yo kugira mu kamera yo.
Yona, she's aged 59 years. And she's a resident of Umbuya Prisons Village in Akawa Division, which clearly falls under the disorderly report. She's an anti-accused person. And she's a member of parliament for Rushen County in Imperial District. Rushen County in Imperial District. Your contact is 0772 68 13 21. And just like the previous one, her roles are the should have been explained. And the details related to her later in the LOC were arranged in our land system. You know that the third issue is Miss Prima Quadras. Now we have Prima Quadras. She's 38 years and she's a resident of Itinda, Road 7, Suna Road. That's under the power division. Still under the jurisdiction of the division. She is an advocate in the High Court of Tanzania and the subordinate courts there too. She also equally happens to be a friend of the accused person. And Anna, she could remember with her under the Uganda Women's Network. Being an advocate, she is equally all of us will have responsibility and the duty. What is expected of us. And have contacts for the record 0774 20 73 58. You watch how we go to the last issue. We did avail her LC letter and the national ID as well as the last one is Mr. Goldberg Michelle. He is aged 57 years and is a resident of Nigeria B. Sivante village in Kiramuni, Spanish. Yeah, yours is the executive director of Great Lakes Institute for Strategic Studies, located in Nigeria. Yeah, for strategic studies, located in Nigeria. And it's also an assistant lecturer at Makerere School of Law. An assistant lecturer at Makerere School of Law. He is a friend of the IT person. He was equally the lawyer and aware of his responsibilities. His details telephone is 0775 00 07 37. His credentials on the documentation will also available. It's my humble prayer that owing to the fact that the sureties are presented they are resident within the jurisdiction of this organization. And people are aware of their responsibilities as well as responsible citizens who hold the specified officers are listed alongside them. This court finds very satisfactory for the applicant. It's so clear. The owner also supplement on the point my land colleague going to read at the advanced age of the applicant. I would like to make reference the authority of Dr. Alex from Isha versus Uganda. It is the High Court Senior Scores number 94 of 2007, as was cited in the case of Dr. Kiza Besige versus Uganda, written application number 83, written application number 83 of 2016, at page 4. But the court emphasized on advanced age being considered to be about 50 years. It's our humble submission that the applicant before being 73 years of age would squarely fall and fit in the definition of an applicant who is of advanced age owing to this authority. If I wish to avail court with the same, Your Honor, the reason for avoiding quoting the same is to persuade you in considering our subject. You watch all that subcommittee that said it's my humble conclusion for emphasis that the charges against the applicant, they are not so grave in nature. And the charge is not among those that require exceptional circumstances. As is the case normally in the cases before High Court. We thus call upon open this honorable court to exercise its discretion judiciously taking into account the health of the applicant, the interest of justice, and above all, Your Worship, the obligation imposed on court under Article 126(1) to exercise judicial power in accordance with the people's norms and aspirations. And Your Honor, that goes along with Article 20 that calls upon no mandates court uphold the fundamental human rights. And these are what Article 20 clause 2 that mandates this honorable court uphold the fundamental human rights, and these are what the applicant is laying before you. That's the right to liberty, the presumption of innocence, and her right to health. Your Honor, I would like to end my submission by praying that the applicant be granted, as we freeze this honorable court, bail pending trial on such reasonable condition as this court may deem fit. I so pray.
Then I sit for 1 hour, please.
Some silence, please.
Come back here for you. 15 minutes. 15 to 20.
I need a copy of the address.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
You can bring home.
I think that's
Okay, Manange, I request that please, whoever is here, make sure you subscribe. Please, mission ya kuweza 100k subscribers. At least banange mu subscribing. I request please, bwena mwena abali wano muna subscribinga tujja kuba tutuuse at least ku level endala. Kindly subscribe and make sure you click in the notification bell. Ekiriwo, I'm going to explain you naye before explaining you, I request you subscribe. Please make sure you subscribe. I once again tell you to subscribe. And someone was requesting for my number. My number to send me money is 0777 324 670.
Stand up and embrace sorrows today, mothers, daughters, all women everywhere. Stand up and embrace your rose today. We are the proud mothers of the nation, the backbone without which it can never stand. We wake up, we wake up, we wake up at the crack of dawn and fill the nation with our friends with love and joy. We care for our baby Uganda. Mothers, daughters, all women everywhere, stand up and embrace your rose today. Daughters, all women everywhere, stand up and embrace your rose today. We wake up at the crack of dawn and Uganda. Mothers, daughters, all women everywhere, stand up and embrace your rose today. All women everywhere, stand up and embrace your rose today.
Okay, before I go off, let me explain you what has happened. Koti bajongezayo but it has been adjourned for an hour, so tukomawo ku ssaawa 8 gwennyini. Omulamuzi awe ruling ye agenda kuba nti ono State Attorney ono wa state agenda kuba nti ayanukula bali ba facilities be bataddeyo. So I beg you to subscribe. Please, whoever is here, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. At least mission watuweza over 100k subscribers. Guys, I do a great job. Let me hope you appreciate. Please subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. subscription yo teri kyogenda kuvaako ng'otuwadde subscription yo teri kyogenda kuvaako, so kindly subscribe. My name is Jogeza Nicholas aka John Paul Yugi. You are watching Extreme Media Yugi. Kooti tukomawo saawa 8 owa state omukyalo oyo gwolaba oyo agenda kukomawo arespondinge ku suretizi bano ze bataddeyo. So that's the current situation. Saawa 8 gwennyini. Kindly subscribe. Oyo ye omwami wa Miria Matembe yoyo. Mbeera bweti guys, subscribe. You are watching Extreme Media Yugi. Please mwena muliko lukaaga mwena musubscribing abaliko, I beg.